So one of my subscribers asked me, is it too young at 16 to start PE or penis enhancement, hanging, extending, and things like that? So I'm gonna go ahead and give you my answer on that, you guys. Once again, this isn't medical advice or anything like that, you guys. I'm not, no doctor or anything like that. Anything that happens is obviously something that you need to do diligence. You need to educate yourself before putting these types of devices on yourself, you guys. I know you're seeing a lot of things out there. A lot of people saying things don't work and things do work and things such and such. I just want you to remember, you guys, I'm a random guy on YouTube, random guy in the world that decided to share his story about this, you guys. I obviously didn't have a big dick, and, it bothered me tremendously. I could not live with myself. Not saying that I was feeling, like taking myself out or anything like that, but like I just knew that I couldn't go through the entirety of my life with a small penis and just not being able to do the things sexually that I want to do. Sex is one of the great joys of life, you guys. So I decided to go on a journey. And throughout my time, I've seen results. So I'm sharing it here. You don't have to believe me. I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting sponsored or anything like that, you guys. I'm just doing it for people that that were like me, that were looking for information and stuff like that out there. So, that being said, my personal opinion on what is too young, is 16 too young? Well, first off, you're still going through puberty. As a man, you're not finished growing until, they say, upwards until about 25. You're 16, so you're definitely still going through puberty. One of the hormones, the human growth hormone, is one of the hormones that are being released at a high level in your body when you're going through puberty. Human growth hormone helps with growing tissue, stretching, all of that kind of stuff. And so there's two things that I believe. I think because you're going through puberty, I think that you will see results a lot faster, and I think that they're gonna be a lot greater. Think about it. You're supposed to feed your body with the best nutrients when you're growing, so you can get healthy, you can get bigger muscles, you can grow, you can maximize the growth that you're getting in puberty when you're feeding your body and you're exercising and things like that. You stunt your growth by drinking lots of coffee, by just doing unhealthy things, taking SARMs and steroids at an early age, you guys. There's so many different ways that you can stunt your growth. There are also ways that you can maximize the growth that you're having. And I'm not even just talking about in the penis enhancement standpoint, you guys, but think about it. If you're testing and you're stretching your body out when it's at its most growing state that you'll ever be at in your life, don't you think that the results that you're going to get are going to be amplified, enhanced, much more than if you were to take this journey if you were 35 or so, something like that? Now, once again, it's just a personal opinion. I'm not a medical doctor or anything like that, you guys. If somebody in there, obviously, that knows more about the human body and anatomy and things like that, put your opinion down below in the comments. Let other men know what you think about that. And then that was the first reason. The second thing that I also believe is time. This shit takes forever, you guys. I'm still doing it. It takes a long time. The sooner you can do this, the sooner you can be done with it, wash your hands clean with it, and just not ever have to do this shit ever again, you guys. That is something that, I certainly wish that I had, So the guy that asked me, if you're 16 and you're trying to get on this journey, man, do it. Go get a job. Get like $300, $400, spend $300, $400, invest in all of these tools and devices, and just get on the journey, man. By the time you're 21, you should be straight. You probably wouldn't have to do this stuff ever again. Seriously. Had I had the information that I'm giving to you guys right now at the time that, when I was young, when I was really looking for this stuff, man, come on, man, I wouldn't be doing this shit at 27. I'm like, honestly, I haven't done it in quite a while, about almost a month so far, you guys. It's tiring. It's hard. It's hard to be consistent, and especially with things that you got to do in life, socializing, going to work. It's a lot to do. So the earlier you can do it, the better. That's just my personal opinion on it. Now the cons. Aside from the fact that a lot of people feel embarrassed about these types of things, just don't tell anybody about it, you guys. Don't tell anybody about it. There's no point in trying to get some friends or anything like that if they're not going to accept this, and if you're not comfortable with being honest about this with other people around you, just don't tell them. Just do this on your own, and then just pop out of nowhere whenever it's time to perform. Just pop out, whip the slang it, slang your meat. You know what I'm saying? Just whip it out. But once again, you guys, I preach so much on having a partner, sexual partner, that you can be honest about this with, so that they can be the measure of, how big or how you're getting, especially if you're, doing it raw. Obviously, be careful because the Roe v. Wade thing got turned around and stuff like that. But I'd highly suggest, once again, having a sexual partner or partners that you can be honest with about this, so that they can kind of they can judge and tell you the progress that you're making. If you're like, who else better? Yeah, you can measure yourself, but you're inserting yourself into someone. How about that person be the best person to tell you how your progression is going? So that's that. One other thing too, you guys, my own personal journey. I'll probably make another video about this, but I'm gonna go ahead and add it into this. Yeah, I've been sick for a long time. I'm still getting over my sickness, you guys. And I haven't been doing it for a while, but I can tell you guys that I have way more stretch marks around the base of my penis than I used to, and I haven't done it in about a month. But I feel good. I feel strong, you guys. Like, this is the biggest I've been ever, and I haven't done it in a while, and the results are still here. The results are permanent, you guys. It really depends on how long you've been doing it. I've been doing it for some years now, so the results that I have right now are they're solidified. But typically, what I've noticed and recognized is that if you do it and then you don't do it for a while, you kind of like don't see the results as much, or they kind of like diminish a bit. But I haven't done this in 4 weeks, and my penis and my erections are very nice, you guys. One last thing about this, man. I'm having some people ask me about before and after pictures, and it's not a bad question to ask, anything like that. I would love to do that, but I'm gonna just be quite honest with you. One thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to get to around 7-8 inches before I was gonna do some release pictures, things like that. But I'm getting a lot of creeps. Like, just like, if you're gay and you want to see my dick, you guys, like, that's not okay. That's not okay. Yeah, you have your preference, whatever. If you think I'm attractive, some shit like that, cool. Keep it to yourself. But if you on some freaky shit trying to see my dick on some shit, come on. You disrespecting me. Don't do that, you guys. Don't do that. I don't like that shit, man. If you really on this journey for it, if you're trying to see before and after pictures simply because of the journey and simply because you just want to see proof and belief on that, go find some other pictures out there, you guys. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not like what do I have to gain from lying to people on YouTube? This isn't bringing many subscribers. This isn't popular. Like, what am I gaining lying to you guys? I'm truly sitting here, I really am doing this because I know if I was someone that was on this journey, that was self-conscious about myself, that wanted to get a bigger dick without going through surgery and getting irreversible damage, I know other people are out there thinking and wanting the same thing. And I'm sitting here to help you guys. That's something that's a part of growth, part of growing up. There are different stages in life that you have to take. You're always going to be a student of life. You should always be a student of life. But there's a moment in time where the experiences that you've made and the experiences you've had, the things you've learned in this life, you need to pass it on to others. That is something that you should do. It's an obligation you should have to society. It's an obligation you should have for yourself. So that's what I'm doing. I'm 27. I've lived and I've done things. I've learned some shit, and I'm giving it out, you guys. Luckily with YouTube, you can get paid a little bit for it, but this ain't nothing life-changing. I have 4 fucking jobs, you guys. I'm not getting paid that much from this. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent, but that's what I had to say about that, you guys, man. If you have any other questions, hit me on my Instagram, and I'll answer some of the questions you guys that you guys give to me. Hit my Instagram, and I'll put my handle down below. Like, comment, subscribe, so we can get this information out there for more guys, you guys. This is really good. This is really good information. So with that being said, man, I'll see you guys in the next one.